Salute sub and Vampy in the building. That's what's up. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all give me a second. I'll be ready. What's the word? Building. Try to get a couple of people come in. We got four shit. Four is enough. Bob How y'all doing? We good. About to sell my IP Michael Jackson. Nation. Why? We keep on living this way. I love this song. I know, right? Yeah, I'm just fucking with a few instrumentals here and there, though. Yeah, we don't too much getting the business over this way. Peace, family, Big K, I, Maz, and Chad. I hope everyone is well. That's what's up, sis. Hope you well as well. Definitely glad to have you in. But yeah, before we get this video started, video ain't for people under the age of 18. Get that disclosure out the way. You know what I'm saying? People can't use our content over here, like far as our likeness, our videos, or nothing like that without our permission. If you do, you'll be flagged, and I will be the one to push that button. But yeah, that part. Anybody sliding the building, make sure you leave that lame shit at the door. You know what I'm saying? Come in, kick back, have you a smoke or drink, however you doing, you do you. Copper says, good evening. I just woke up from a nice home. I'm lovely, okay. See y'all showing love back. Salute my king, salute my queen. What's up, baby? Vampy said, hey, TT, but yeah, we in the building. Click this. I know how I do. It's your boy. I'm in the building. It's me. So yeah, that part. This is just the music, not the lyrics. I love it. Yeah, I've been popping with a couple of these instrumentals because they've been acting real weird with, you know what I'm saying, some of their music. So what's the word? How everybody feeling tonight? What's going on? Talk to me. Not much, Kyle. We about to get into this in a minute, though. You know what I'm saying? Let everybody get a little bit relaxed, man. Kick off the conversation. So say, Big K.I. What's goody, big bro? Nothing much, just letting a few little instrumentals play. You know what I'm saying? A little music, get the vibe going, let everybody relax. Then I want to touch bases on a little something. Then we can go back into the music thing, though. Because they talking about it's a new strand of COVID-19 that's affected in UK and all that. I ain't did much research on it, but I just seen it like, what, about 5 o'clock. And I got what little information that's been reported. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go a little bit deeper. I don't mind sharing that info. If y'all don't mind listening to it, ain't much, but it said according to John Hopkins, 27,052 new cases of COVID-19 were recorded in the UK just yesterday. There are currently 1,937,144 active cases. In total, there have been 2,004,219 cases confirmed of COVID-19. I just wanted to throw that out there though. And then they say over here in the States, one out of every person that gets tested test positive. Now one out of 100, one out of 80. So yeah, I just kind of want to throw that out there and kind of let y'all know. And then Moderna vaccine, they already approved that, which we know, but uh, they letting out information far as, why they letting that loose so quick. Because they say you can get, it's easier to get it to urban areas though. And we were just talking about that shit versus Pfizer. Like both of them shits is bullshit. We know the Moderna can, you know what I'm saying, be kept in a less cool temperature than Pfizer. So, like I say, make sure y'all ask questions if y'all go for that shot. I already know they lying, sis. They lying like a son bitch. They lying like a son bitch when they come to this, though. Just some little information that I looked at. Shit, I got the other phone online just in case I do need to dig if we go into a conversation for me to go on that other web, if y'all know what I'm talking about, and see what the fuck type of info I can snatch up off them. But yeah, for those who don't know, which I already know, Sub knew already. But yeah, they now reporting in different little chats that I'll be in and out on TV that it's a new strand going around in the UK. And that's some straight up bullshit. For real, for real. So y'all make sure y'all ask questions. What are the side effects? That should be the number one. What are the side effects when they get there and tell you if it still don't sound right, even if it do, ask them, you know what I'm saying? Can they tell you what's in it though? You know what I mean? You want it on paper. You want their signature. Get all that shit, man. I'm just gonna be caught over here in a single digit for the windshield. So what's good with everybody? I mean, what y'all got cracking? I mean, we could rock off a conversation or we can go on to something else though. This Sunday night kickback. So that's up to y'all. I don't know doubt, bro. Shit extra as hell. Oh, it's extra as hell. I'm telling you that them contaminated vaccines, man, they really tried not to talk about that shit in the news no more. Like real quick though. Cause they scared. Somebody was gonna blow the whistle anyway, so they tried to bring it out, you know what I'm saying? And do, you know what I'm saying, what they call that shit, it's some type of control. I call it like a crowd control type shit. But they popped out, man, crisis, crisis. They tried to avert a crisis. Because they reporting on the valves, some of the valves being infected, which they need to go in the head. How many of them y'all didn't account for that was affected that y'all might have shot people up with? And then why y'all ain't talking about it no more? Y'all started talking about who pushing it, who's next in line to get it, what state and all this, man. Like I said, man, this shit is a calamity. There's gonna be a lot of people die behind this if it's as serious as we all think it is. Cause these third world countries ain't gonna be able to get that shit, y'all, for real. Well, just like they allegedly it came from up over there, man. That shit suspect as hell, man. We at the top of the list, but allegedly Wuhan, China is ground zero. But yet we number one with all the cases, though, man. Pay attention. Smoke screens is a motherfucking propaganda. Is definitely gonna back it up. Stay safe, stay safe. Easy. Had me thinking, man, I done worked out. That's G from that lady name, oh yeah. I'm still doing further study on that. That's why I ain't too much even touched down on that. But yeah, I'm definitely paying that some attention. Cause that is eyebrow raiser. For real. Yeah, sis, they definitely lying. They lying about this shit. There's more to it than this. For real, like if we did, we could dig, like, and find some shit though. Cause shit I be going though, it's gotta have a legitimate name attached to it, a name that people know and they could go check for themselves. That's why I'm, you know what I'm saying, like with John Hopkins shit. I like looking at John Hopkins shit though. Them and the Mayo Clinic, cause they be like on point, and they don't be pulling no punches though. Cause I really think whoever on their board, I think them some of them people up there really care. Not all of them, but some of them care. Like, you know what? I put this information out. We ain't seeing it on TV. Dead ass. Red flag digits down below. Yeah. Told you them numbers, bro. I love looking at them numbers because they numbers don't always add up though. If it don't add up the first time, you go look at it, try it again. That second time it don't add up, it ain't gonna add up that third time. So yeah. So say it's Sunday night after 12/21/2020 is supposed to be a common transcendence. I I'm finna hold on, sis. I'm finna highlight this. I don't know how long this movie Greenland or whatever supposed to been out. I ain't never seen it, but the trailer popped across my thing though, and it was showing something about comets and meteors here, and you just mentioned comets. That's why I highlight that because there be them light bulbs that go off. Like, you know what? And then they keep on covering up the sky where we can't see shit. In a trailer of this movie, they showing like shit raining down from the sky and all that, and talking about how people was already like, you know what I'm saying, hiding in bunkers and shit like that though. They doing that type of shit right now though. Why you don't be seeing these people? These people don't be hunkered down in their house and shit, man. These people that got all this bread and call themselves running these states and these countries, man. These people be in bunkers, ducked out the way the fuck away from us though. Just like they showed that shit on Independence Day, that Area 51 shit where they were talking about them clean rooms and shit and the people going up underground is clean. Man, they got places like that to wish these people are. They gonna leave our ass up here. Cat Williams said that shit in his comedy too, though. I told y'all that bro ass was telling jokes but telling the truth at the same time. Cause he gonna get his bread and get some laughs because that's his job, but he gonna definitely educate you a little bit. He already said they about to leave our motherfucking ass here. Real. You got people playing in space. The Verizon dude, Virgin or whatever that shit is. The Virgin, the dude that own that shit, some Branson. That dude letting people pay him and pay his company to take them out of space and shit for like a couple of $1 million just to take them up in space just to say that they was there and come back down. Come on, man. Everybody seen that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and shit. I forgot the name of that shit. What eyeball popped out when they was on Mars and shit. Come on, man. That shit got them looked silly and weird back then, but as you get older and pay attention, there's a bunch of shit that's right before our eyes though. And I'm gonna find out the name of that movie with Rowdy Piper in it. With Roddy Piper. I'm gonna find out the name of that shit where he had them sunglasses and he could see shit and all that shit, man. That shit like back then, it was made for some shit though. But then if you go look back at it with a conscious mind, now that your mind is awakened and take a look at that, hey, that movie got substance and significance to that shit. For real. Sorry, just stay tuned. Comment. I already see. I'm gonna be up and down all day today because of Greenland. Clark comment. Yeah. Richard Branson. Yeah, that's his name, bro. We same here 100. Want to smash my house up earlier for real. Yeah, I'll do that shit. I ain't gonna solve shit. I ain't gonna shit do shit but make it worse because then you're gonna turn around and have to clean that shit up. I'm just saying. Yeah, some crazy stuff going on. That bill we did last night though, that yeah, it keep floating in and out my head though. Like that's just some shit that you just can't just put to the back burner and leave it at the back burner. That shit ain't gonna work. So I'm 35 minutes into Greenland. Sorry to stop. Well, smash the house, smash the dog, period. I'm just iffy. And then, like I say, some of these people be up on TV like some of their real feelings come out like people that, you know what I'm saying like they'd be cool people and, you know what I'm saying, in person. Cause I think Michael Strahan would be a cool person to meet in real life, though. That's just me, though. He don't look like he one of the most shady ass dude. Cause we know he ain't no thug dude, but you can look at him and tell he ain't no punk ass dude. You know what I mean? He look like a cool cat to kick it with. And he said some shit, and that shit still stuck in my head. Him and Robin Harris. When they said that shit on Good Morning America, when they was talking about why we skeptical. And then, basically gave a small history lesson. That dude name, what's his name? George Stephanopoulos or whatever his name is with the Ted Koppel hairdo. Hey, that dude agreed with them. He was like, yeah, I can understand though. Like, then he was telling them like, ask questions. I was like, shit, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to ask questions like shit like, what's the side effects of this? Can I get that in writing? What's up in here? Can I get that in writing? Make sure you put your name on it because this what you told me was up in there. Because it will be somewhere down the line, though, man, for real. So a lot of people, they ain't speaking on these people that died from the testing or none of that shit, though. And I'm going to ask again. I forgot to ask last night, but I will ask again. What the hell is our homeless people that disappeared, though, over the summertime when they was doing this lockdown? Where them homeless people at, man? For real. There's a lot of them still missing. I still ain't seen them. Where these homeless people at? Because there ain't enough shelters to put everybody up with them homeless people at, especially the dudes that be out there. Anybody that know anything about Minnesota, they'll tell you that Minnesota is the state for women, though, women and kids, though. So they'll put a woman up, and you could be married, though. In many cases, they'll tell a husband, you know what I'm saying, we'll put you up somewhere else, but we'll put the woman and the kids up, you know what I'm saying, and such and such, such and such, and you stuck like Chuck. I'm just trying to figure out why homeless people at, though. I think some shit was conducted. I'm just being 100. That's just me, you know what I'm saying? My opinion. There ain't no facts to it. Not at all. It's my opinion. And in my opinion, though, the subject, you know what I'm saying, it don't seem right. The carbon for absolutely zero reason. I got no reason to be upset. Facts you're the one who will have to pick it up. And so definitely not worth it, period. Just take a step back, take a deep ass breath. Everybody in this mode where, you know what I'm saying, any given time they could snap though. Take a deep breath. Cause it definitely ain't worth it. It's gonna make that shit worse. It's gonna end up somebody being in a jam. Don't nobody feel like being booked. None of that shit right now, man. Cause it's basically super lockdown damn near everywhere though. Ain't no they ain't finna let these people come out and mingle that shit dead. So definitely take a step back, take a deep breath. It ain't worth it. Ain't always the cure. Shit, open up a window, let some air hit your face or something. It'll be alright. And I got here's a question for y'all. Is anybody thinking like I'm thinking, like what it's gonna be like in the next 10 years? Like for real, for real. Or am I the only one that's just thinking that far ahead? What is the next decade gonna look like? So we about to be in 2021. It will all be okay. Exactly. Oh damn, that shit went up that quick. We can't have you snapping out. Good live we had last night, facts, exactly, Cal, exactly something pissing me off, bro. From the last night, boy, you good, bro? BK, I'm angry. As humanity, we have been dumped in the trick bag, nothing but scientific lab rats. How are you maintaining doing that, bro? I'm finna highlight this, sis. I spoke on some. I spoke on a little bit of this last night. I'm gonna read it again. Big K, I'm angry. As humanity, we have been dumped in a trick bag, nothing but scientific lab rats. How are you maintaining knowing that, bro? I'm gonna be honest. I don't accept it, not at all. And that's just me personally speaking. I don't accept it, and I'm looking at an angle and a lot of things on. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that's gonna make whatever this is going around better, but like far as people go, I'm looking at an angle on. Nobody has ever dealt with this in our lifetime. Nobody. On the real, I mean, I know some older people here. You know what I'm saying? Cause my grandma who passed away. You know what I'm saying? She was she was born back then. You know what I mean? Like that Spanish flu thing in 20. You know what I'm saying? What was that? 1918. Cause she passed away just recently when she was 100. But she might have lived through that because she didn't live through this. And we living through it. We ain't never been through it. None of us, you know what I'm saying? Like far as you know what I'm saying, that's us in our bracket, our generation. We ain't never seen this shit. So by us not seeing this, we don't know how to do it. But we all, you know what I'm saying, going through this same shit. Everybody got worries, concerns, you know what I'm saying, and so forth. But the thing about it is, for all us to be having worries and concerns and going through this all at the same time, we're not going through this together. There is no unity nowhere. So, how do I feel about it? I feel like if we can get some type of understanding, unity. I ain't talking about everybody hold hands and play a fucking banjo around a campfire, singing kumbaya and roasting s'mores and all this. None of that shit. But get an understanding, like, you know what I'm saying? It's something bigger at play that's bigger than ourselves, though. For those who didn't ever believe that there was something higher than themselves, this is higher than ourselves. This is affecting everybody. This shit ain't looking saying, oh, hey, look at the Asian brother standing over there. You know what? Look at the Somalian sister standing over there. Hey, look at the Caucasian brother over there playing with his skateboard. You know, that this shit ain't looking at nobody like this. This shit at everybody ass, though, but yeah, everybody is still at everybody ass. How I feel about this whole dilemma, sis, on some real shit though, it's like I just try to maintain. That's how I feel. I feel like I need to just continue to try to maintain because I don't want to buckle under pressure. I'm not gonna just accept defeat and just take that shit in and be like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go and bow down. No, I firmly believe that. And that saying that, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather down on my feet than live on my knees. That it ain't gonna happen. That's my feeling about it. So it says it's gonna be harder than it is now. I already been thinking like that for the last 6 months. Everybody smashed that light bulb. Yeah, the real New York in the building. What's the word with it, broski? Been on the grind, but catching up. That's what's up. What's good, brother? Been a minute. Hope you well. What's up, everyone? Yes, sir. Good brother. But man, catching the replay. That's what's up. So say, hey, New York, that what up, New York? Appreciate that. Yeah, but yeah, man. I'm looking at it like we all dealing with something, but we ain't dealing with it together. You don't even hear the lady on the news or none of these news channels. Cause I know we don't hear it here no more. And I'm being honest, I watch different news channels here. I ain't heard them. I ain't heard them say like nothing. Like on some straight bullshit. Salute to you, bro. She said, I'm with you, big bro. Trust and believe me. I'm trying to tell you, sis, that shit wild as hell. He's in the building. He said, what up? What we discussing? What I missed? How much I hope this my little spot there, man. Fortunate about it, I hear about other things, content. Yeah, you said we never seen this before. Hell, funny, man. Hell. Oh yeah, I'm saying like as a generation of people or people in this lifetime, like right now, people that's willing, able, and can move. I ain't talking about people that's, you know what I'm saying, almost a century or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they done been through some shit too, but everybody didn't get to see that the Spanish flu back then in 1918. But we all going through this at the same time. Cause I can't say we going through it together. We going through this at the same time. Everybody has some of the same worries. But yet we ain't going through this together because everybody going at each other instead of trying to combat this. Whether we believe it or not, or never believe that it was always something higher than ourselves, whether it was spiritual, just anything in particular, this literally is higher than everybody. But yet everybody is like, you know what I'm saying? And I mean that like, you know what I'm saying? Like in general, not y'all, you know, nobody in particular, but the majority of the world is into it with the majority of the world. And how can you combat people and then combat this shit that's going on at the same time, though? It don't make no sense. Too many resources are devoted to all the wrong things, though. Now they want to come with the, oh yeah, this vaccine, this, cause I'm definitely in on these vaccines, looking at this shit, and I ain't saying I'm in on it like, hey, go get it. No, I'm in on looking at information about this shit, cause neither one of them sit right with me. Y'all did a rush job. They said it's unprecedented, never been done in history or nothing like this, though. It is, to me, and just my opinion, it's more to it than what they saying though. That's just how I feel. I feel like it's more to it, way more to it. And they study pushing this issue. Oh, this age demographic of people should go get it. This age demographic should, no. Hold fast. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't tell us which no, don't do that. Say, yo, Yeezy, my brother, what he do though? I can do. Appreciate it. Convo last night. You had me thinking all day certain things. Thanks, bro. That's what's up. That's what it's all about. Putting them thoughts in your head. Don't accept what people tell you though. Cause that control thing works in all types of angles though. These people ain't gonna report to you because it's a thing, like I say, it's called you know what I'm saying? Like try not to incite crowds and stuff like that. So it's a certain amount of things that they will say to us, you know what I'm saying, and things like that, and a certain type of information they give out. But it is cool to go check things out yourself. It's okay to do that. Say, hey, more peaceful. Period. Definitely, man. Like I say, and just my opinion, I think there's more going on with this shit than what they telling us. It's something fishy in my head, and it's just my opinion, but it's something fishy in my head about all these vaccines, this, that, and the other. Hey, it's something fishy about that shit to me, though. I'm not gonna just accept that shit and be like, you know what? I believe what I'm being told. Hell no. Prove to me what y'all talking about. Show that shit. So they scared, yeah. It's obvious. I mean, I ain't gonna say they ain't. I can see that. Like dead ass. I can see that. I'm like, oh, they don't want to incite riots and all this shit. That's not inciting a riot though. You know what I'm saying? They coming out with disclosure. We know what's going on with the orange man, whether they want to tell us or not though. Number one, like I said, it's easy to watch somebody's body language. For real, or people tell on themselves with their body language. They ain't even got to open their mouth if you pay attention. For real, if you know what I'm saying, pay enough attention to them, the body language gives off a lot of signals. We know dude mad. That's what the world want him to know. That's why they show him on the news. And he's then defying he's doing it. Real people who pay real attention, dude's scared. He's scared. It might be indictments. And I say might because I ain't saying no paperwork. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Might be indictments. Plus, all these secrets he know, and we know how he like to tweet and talk. Just saying. It's just my opinion. And imagine him running his mouth about what the fuck he know, because it ain't up to the government, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's up to a president if he want to keep Secret Service after his presidency. On the real, he could tell him he don't want it. Dude said if he want, he ain't win, he gonna leave. He shouldn't have never told him that, though. They probably ain't gonna want his ass to leave. He ain't released none of his paperwork, his documents. But he was the same one talking about Obama birth certificate was faking all types of shit, though. Like, come on, man. Fuck, what's going on with him? The wheels of the machine are falling off right now. Period. Thank you for falling out yet again. I had no idea about the new strand to tonight. Oh, that's what's up. No problem. Bro, you already had the answer. I just looked at the functional background and it all adds up, but there's plenty of things going and all rolled into one. Period. This that part where they say they get the big they play their whole hand at one time though. At one time though. They only get a short while. I'm gonna tell you something. And like I say, little things stick with me, and they get stuck in my head though because I be feeling like in my head they're important. It might not be important to some, but later on in life it becomes important to me. Now, I'm gonna use, you know what I'm saying, Mike, R.I.P. to Michael Jackson, but I'm gonna use him when he said Tommy Mottola was alleged, he was the devil and all this. He said some shit like that out of his mouth, though. We done heard stories about this extra shit, but I'm not gonna get into that. I just want to connect something real quick. Then we had Cat Williams say, you know, they was trying to come at him. He was like, the devil ain't shit. Y'all want to see the devil? Look at these motherfuckers. Whoppy bam, wop, wop, whoppy wop. Like, that's what the devil look like in the flesh. Their career, like Mike, he out of here. Cat Williams, they don't really put bro and shit no more. On the rear, and all because the man didn't, you know what I'm saying, want to follow rules, but they call these dudes devils, though, man. You know what I mean? Dave Chappelle said, you know what I'm saying, they tried to demonize him. You know what I mean? The demon fall under the devil in certain aspects, man. It's like, what the fuck are we missing? What are we missing? And people who read the scripture, like I said, I ain't no Bible head or nothing like that, but I read in there what I need to read. It says up in there that the Son of Man even says in there that Lucifer is the king of this world. It's saying in that book. I can't make this up. Anybody can look it up. I'll wait. He says it in there. We know about the saying the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convince the world he didn't exist. That's why a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, go against the supreme being, the most high, whatever or whoever created us. I appreciate that. So for sure for us, very yes, honey, yes, that name. I can't believe no one has even mentioned that thing. I noticed 3 days after she was introduced, truth in your face. Yeah, we were just talking about that a little bit before you came on too, bro. I ain't too much elaborate on it because I'm still looking into that, because that is, like I told them, that's an eyebrow raiser right there. Like, huh? What the hell going on here? Oh, bro. People don't dig like we do. They do, bro. Yeah. Right now, but it's not only him. One is just that the whole bunch is in the building. LOL, they calling out the big ones, aka the old ones. Why are they preparing for a battle? All day long. All day long. It's definitely something big going on. And, you know, we got the speculation where people say something gonna happen on the 21st. We got people say something gonna happen on the 23rd. Me? Man, bro was talking about the shit before we heard it, though. I just told him, man, I got a feeling something bigger than what the fuck going on is finna come down. Watch it. I'm like, cuz we know how the lamestream media work. They, in my opinion, they put up distractions. They keep talking about the same shit over and over and over and over again, though. But they not giving us, you know what I'm saying, no details or nothing. They be like, you know what I'm saying, sources say, man, fuck what sources say. Start getting these young kids out here a chance go. Some of these, you know what I'm saying, people out here be out there with their cameras recording the same shit the news do, but from them you get the whole thing as a time. And you can see what's really going on versus the clips that they give you here and there. Look, take a look at this. Like, damn, why you ain't do it from front to back, though? I'm pretty sure wherever that footage came from, somebody out there with a phone recording it, too. We see it all the time. So I'm just, I ain't no conspiracy theorist, though, but I am a skeptic, and they are not the same. I'm a skeptic. I like to question a bunch of shit. Not everything, but a bunch of shit. They are finding back machine wheels at fault. No. Word reset. Excel. Biblical time. Locust flood. Lightning, etc. Easy. Hey, sub. Facts, bro. Facts. When we was just talking about that video, even with that lightning, when they say lightning don't, it's what they say, a 1 in something percentage chance that a lightning strike is striking in the same place. That's bullshit. I debunk that personally. Show myself in the video to show that this is my video. I ain't take this from nobody. This is mine. I showed a lightning strike that damn is what struck there, 11, 12 times in one spot. And it's dark and gloomy as hell just on one side of the sky. I pan to the other side, the sun right there, it's clouds right there, and it's blue, and there's sun that work as well over there. Because I stood out there for a minute. Real shit. Just like Yeezy said last night, though. It's something different about, like, outside. Like, and it ain't even because of the lockdown. It's just something different about outside. It's eerie as fuck. Day and night, it's eerie. You say, well, come on, y'all. There's no coincidence in that name. Let's be real, that particular name. That's what people are worried about most. Messing with the genetic makeup, but happens to have DNA backwards. Period. That's why, man, whatever's in that vowel is a lie. That's my opinion, man. Whatever they got in that motherfucking vowel is a lie. That's why it's got to be frozen. I'm being quiet even though I'm listening, cool. Yeah, man, there's some weird shit going on. It's too much. And then when you go down looking down one avenue, that's why y'all hear me like talk about something, and I waver to the next and then come back and wait. It's like once you go down one avenue, you feel like you accomplished your goal and you done found something. Next thing you know, you got to take a left turn and go straight and make a right, then go down a hill and come back up 2 hills. But at the end of the day, though, when you make it to that destination, you find what you're looking for, it do be worth it. On the real, that shit be worth it. So I be like, damn, I went down these avenues. I done said this shit. You know what I'm saying? The family done said this. We done added this up and we got this. And here we is 4-5 months down the line, though, y'all just getting to this shit. Like, wow. So shout out to the fam. Appreciate y'all for real. I'm dead ass. Definitely appreciate y'all. I was talking about money gives you power. No, the fuck it don't. Knowledge gives you power, because at the end of the day, though, if everything collapses, now what the fuck you gonna do with some money? Ain't nobody gonna be able to spend that shit, though. But you can take that knowledge and navigate your way to where you need to be on the real. Because it's coming. It's coming. Ain't no finna be no people kick back. Oh, yeah, the world is saved and not. Man, if we lost this many people so far in all this versus, you know what I'm saying? Because every day it's people dying by the thousands, the tens of thousands just gone. Gone. And it's like, dude didn't do nothing about that shit the whole presidency, though. Them criminal charges can come down there on the rip. I love politics. I do. Because that's the shit just comes natural. The way that he tried to play politics, he tried to play rotten politics. It's good and bad, but you play rotten politics, that shit it's gonna stink. He know that shit stink. And why Buddy trying to duck, you know what I'm saying, duck his taco and not trying to come up out of there. So yeah, because every avenue has something we need to know. We don't need to know everything. We need to know what we need to know and understand, period. That's why I take out what I take from what I go and look at. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's relevant to some shit, though. That extra shit where they be talking about, like, for instance, Dr. Lil Steve, his conclusion, he came to this, and he reminisced on an idea like this, and I don't care what behind that. You just said that y'all came to a decision on this. I like when, like I said, these young kids, man, them be the ones that's really trying to find a cure. They ain't looking for no motherfucking treatment. They looking for a cure. Why you think these big-ass companies, pay attention? It's the smoke screen. Dude, boy's trying to get paid before he get the fuck up out of there. Unprecedented. It's unprecedented. They said it themselves. They used them words, unprecedented. That they signed the shit to have it moved this like this and the other. Big Pharma is that dude friend, man. Them people who put dude on, man. They was paying for some of his campaigns, some more of that shit. Super PACs and some more shit. They trying to get their money's worth before dude get up out of there. That's why he trying to avoid that shit. They push it through. Bow. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on, how the shit works, or who to try it on first, the public. Because if it was all that good and all this, the people up in there that's the most powerful with it when they got them shot first. Don't let that, oh, we don't want to get in front of the line. Stop playing these people and say it on national TV that they're not taking that shot. They asked the orange man, Mr. President, do you plan on taking the shot? Not right now. We done heard the 3 other ex-living presidents said they gonna do. When somebody say that they send and shoot me the footage so I can shut my mouth, but until then I'm gonna keep talking about it because they didn't take that shot. That shit Pence was on. I'm not believing that shit. So say I haven't been up for about okay. This is for entertainment purposes and role playing. As always, it's exactly as stated, but you'll either end up being a major player in Resident Evil, suicide, or your body set to be possessed. LOL. Let me put this up there, bro. Because you definitely wasn't in that back chat with me and bro ass was talking about some shit like this months ago. So look, he even mentioned Resident Evil 2 though. Dead ass on the real, be at that bridge trying to get past and get your ass dead in because you tested positive for whatever the fuck that shit is. Because if y'all think about it, take a look at High Window. Yeah, they was showing like, you know, they was on some zombie shit. You know, you bite somebody and you know, you don't eat them all the way, they come back to life and all that. Here's the kicker. It's a scene from Resident Evil at that bridge though, where they test that lady, and you know what I'm saying? She ain't even been bit. The one that was with her child, she wasn't bit. She was talking to everything though, like, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit they kick in, they just like, oh my God, she infected. Okay, she infected. They ain't say she been bit. Everybody else who they was showing them being bit. I'm just saying though. Them the little things if you don't pay attention, they'll slip past. And everybody tried to make it through that gate, got they ass pumped on the real straight head shots. Now there ain't no chest shot, leg shot, head shot. Put them down. Lock the gates. Y'all think these elites and as they call themselves or whatever, y'all think these people out here in the public with us like that? Stop it. Stop, stop, stop. It's not like that. We in them times on the real. There's them times where they talk about, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to go hide in the mountains. The mountains gonna crumble down and split. And you know what I'm saying? Land on top of your ass for trying to hide. You go try to hide in the trees gonna push your ass back in the open like this ain't that. There's some things I done seen, you know what I'm saying, like I believe in as far as I read, you know what I'm saying, like the different textbooks and shit like this from different authors. And it's a lot of them that speak on mythical creatures that live in forests, like Amazon rainforest and shit like that. Shit that we probably never get to see though, but it's there. You know what I mean? A whole world of something else. And this conversation me and Sub had, I mentioned to him that I see the world like this. We live in a world outside of a world inside of another world. And I don't know if people, you know what I'm saying, can let that sit and marinate for a minute, but it's crazy though. We live inside of a world, outside of a world, inside of another world. And it's like, what the fuck do we do? We keep going on like, you know, it's everyday life and all this. The boy down to it, every adult that has a household, a child, or anything like that, that got any type of, you know, heart or love inside them, though, is thinking basically the same thing everybody else do. Like, what the fuck is going on? You know what I mean? We all think about this like this. It's slipping everybody's mind, no matter who it is, what you're doing. You're going to have people that deny just to go against it. But we all think about this shit more than once a day, though. If we don't, y'all can tell me I turn it off and, you know what I'm saying, everybody can enjoy their night. For man, boy diagnosed with it, but he specifically said he's not taking it right now. But the other past presidents who don't have it say they will take it on live TV. Kind of see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Hey, Yeezy on some real shit, bro. I've been saying this shit for like the last 5 or 6 lives, bro. I can't make this shit up, bro. The orange man said the shit. They asked the man on TV. He was in front of the I think on the side of the White House lawn, talking to the lady reporter from Fox News. She specifically asked the man right there. Say, Mr. President, do you plan on getting a shot? He say, no, not right now. Then the 3 ex presidents, all 3 of them say they'll do it on TV. When? Mike Pence went on TV. They claim he took it, but who are we to say that was the real shot, though? For real, who are we to say that was the real shot? Could have been anything. Fappy say 5K will happen, I believe, with my whole heart. Bro say easy, vac ain't a cure at all. So that's why he's for real. One is possible in a placebo that's in the vac. I don't know yet. Billy Boy bought it all up, 98%. Killed the CEOs who made it. Yeah, I ain't gonna too much touch bases up on this shit with that though. I feel you, sir, because yeah, you know how yeah. But yeah. Yeah, we talked about it and we mentioned to him, you know what I'm saying? They need to go just check out what type of shit that he bought up. It'll tell you what type of stocks he bought up, you know, it's public knowledge. But once you find out and you see it, go look at it and see what it pertains to, far as the vaccines and all this shit, though. You'll be like, what in the whole hell just happened right there? Yeah, that part. Yeah, that part. But he definitely brought some shit up though, and then a lot of CEO caught in his suicide, house fire. Come on, man. Word up, son. I will care if you only knew. Just talking about you, wish you would have never glanced ever for a second. The frozen near the end is just out of eyes view. Infrared eyes view. Infrared eye view. Okay, yeah. That's what I'm just saying. It's only my opinion, though. I mean, they can't do nothing to me for having an opinion. Not yet, no way. Just my opinion. It's just getting people ideas to look at things, you know what I'm saying? Things different, not always how they told, though. We all got options. Why not exercise them? It's called free will. Use it while you still got it. Real. Use it while you still got it. And if y'all get a chance, though, you know what I'm saying? If y'all can and know where to go dig, go take a look at the activities of FEMA while all this going on. And make sure you got your hands right there so you can catch your mouth after you see this shit. Here's what it is, man. Like I say, full swing though. And a lot of shit been moving and a lot of shit been going on since Fauci ass and they done put him in the spotlight. So yeah, just give FEMA a look at. Just saying. It's a lot of moves being made. And again, I'm gonna ask one more time, why homeless people at? Where they at, man? These, I'm telling you, man, all these people, they can't put all these people up. They can't do it. Ain't got the resources. They do not have the resources for this shit, man. They got more homeless people than they do homeless shelters, trust me. Food for thought, some shit to think about. I'm still tweaking off, you know what I'm saying? That shit that they got going over there with y'all, sub. They say a new highly infectious strand is the exact words that were put out there of COVID-19 in the UK. Heavy restrictions are coming down very, very, it was too very, very soon. On the real, watch for it if they ain't already started. They extra as hell right now. They even said y'all prime minister, Trump Siamese twin from up over there, because that's what I call dude. I don't like that dude, man. And that's just my opinion. I don't hate him or nothing like that. I don't like his politics. But yeah, dude, that's is what it is, though. He the prime minister. He finna put, I was finna say Boris or some shit, but that dude want to put his shit, put them politics in motion real fast, though. He trying to lock it down just like they finna lock this motherfucker down. On the real, January 1st. They always say it's a new year. It comes with new change on the real. Think about the whole entire year just changing to a whole nother year going in. It's a new year. The next decade, is anybody thinking that far like I am? I'm just saying, anybody. And I'm looking at like, man, in the next decade though, what is it gonna look like in the next decade? That shit is crazy. You know what's so funny, but it's all entertainment purpose only. People shame others and will shame others about when, man, and afraid to catch it. Yet they will be fine with talking it through a poke job. Man, they extra with it, bro. For real. They extra with this shit. That's why I said we're not going through this together. The lady on TV used to always say that shit. She said we all in this together. We all in this separate. Wait, together yet separately. No, we ain't in this together. Period. We going through this shit and not even together. For it to be a pandemic and all this shit going on, the murder rate still high than the motherfucker. Domestic abuse super skyrocket. Suicide, hella of robberies, all that, because this that chaotic ass time that's been spoke about, man. more man think they God, and I ain't talking about it just generally speaking. The more mankind think that it's God, though, the worse the things get. It's a saying: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It is what it is. I mean, don't get it wrong though. Medicine has come a long way though, but at the same time though, it, it's kind of iffy because some of this shit though. We didn't heard the commercials. We didn't heard all the comedians with their jokes with that shit though. They said like the shit got more side effects than the fuck is curing though. When we was coming up as shorties and all that shit though, man, it wasn't like that. Now they rushing everything. And then if you get, for instance, a sprung foot, an ankle, I said sprung ankle, they end up getting you narcotics to take for this shit though. Instead of, here go a Tylenol or whatever you know what I'm saying, you could take that you ain't allergic to or something, and they just give it to you like, take this and make sure you keep ice around it, keep your leg up and an ace bandage or whatever, and try to, put a pressure on it when you can, so forth. Now they say, here, take this drug, give you like 20, 30 pills to take, and it be straight narcotics. They want you to eat this shit. But they tell you that it's not okay for you to go out there and trap. They tell you selling marijuana is a bad thing to do, this, that, and the other, but yet they turn around and sell it to you with a prescription and give you a prescription. That ain't nothing but a piece of paper to take to the dope man. They give you their shit, and if you got to pay for it, you're going to pay for it. You got a copay, I mean, you still paying for it. So, yeah. They're locking everybody in, though. And a lot of these countries ain't agreeing with this shit like people think they is. Say easy, you can catch it through the air. Motherfuckers forgot Giants go through there as well, period. Yeah, man, all this shit buck wild, man. I ain't trying to keep on touchdown on the same subject, though. But when you find more information plus the information you already know, hey, that shit, it's going to get worse before it get better, if it ever get better. I don't know if y'all seen the story where the man was on an airplane and his wife had like told the investigators, you know what I'm saying, when they sat her down and talked to her, because her husband passed away from complications of the shit on the airplane. She said he had just tested positive for it like a week or so ago. Like, why you on an airplane? Why is you on here with people anyway? He collapsed on the plane and he died. And it's like recently just happened. I just seen this on I think it's called World News Tonight or whatever that shit is. But it is what it is though, man. I thought they were screening people for that shit. See what I'm saying? When I'm like, it's loopholes or is these for publicity stunts? Are y'all letting these people through so y'all can push this shit better? Like, what's really going on, man? Because this propaganda shit, I ain't with this shit. Because I'm not denying that that man lost his life and that's what it was from, all this, but I'm still looking at it from an angle. Like, what's really going on? Like, how did he even get through? How did he get through? Like, on some real shit, how did he get through? I done seen people here, right here in Minnesota, here. They get on the bus, like the bus driver be right there with this little thing to test them, you know what I'm saying, making sure everything cool and copacetic. This the airport. They supposed to be there. How he get past? He died from it allegedly. How he get past? When they screamed, that shit would have popped right up if he had it full blown like, come on, man. So people wake up, man. I can't just tell you everything. Be prepared and appreciate your love, precious. Next time I try to see the lights and great power and get to know ain't nothing love and drug. Wanna just be happy and have nothing. Well, orderful lay and obey. Already is remember to hear as after as you can, even if it rains as well. Yeah, man, we gotta watch the tactics of this shit, man. I done heard people say more than once, oh, we've been compromised. We've been compromised. Come on, man. It's a little too late for that. A little too late to that. Because, I mean, a couple of people showed up late for the battle, didn't they? Shit is fucking scary, man. Shaking my head, so I'm messing. I hope I didn't offend you, sweet Vance. Just my cute little nickname for you. Yeah, Kay. It's funny how people are to be tested, quarantined, but now you're all free to pass. I go, ew, I'm trying to tell you. They ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Have y'all noticed they ain't even give us the final rundown of that cruise ship or nothing like that, though? I ain't talking about that the people were all unloaded. They ain't give us the rundown on like what happened with these people, what happened to them people, them 200 people they flew to the military base and shit. Like, man, they ain't tell us none of that shit. And they can't say, well, oh yeah, these people want their privacy. Come on, man, y'all just told us these people whole story on Global News Network channel. Lame ass shit. Come on, man. It's a lot of shit, like I say, they push that shit to the back burner. You know what I'm saying? Some of that shit with the distraction, okay? We got their attention. We got this. We got that. Then next thing you know, oh, this place got it. Oh, we got to shut this down, though. Big business is a motherfucker. They say you better take that market. If you don't take that market, you won't be able to buy or sell in the markets. In other words, you won't eat. So these big businesses, take a look around, y'all. You just look. You ain't even got to look around your state. Take a look around your city. Like if you live in, you know what I'm saying, high populated areas and shit like that, take a look around there, man. Big business is putting small business out of business. See how that just rolled off the tongue? Big business is putting small business out of business. Remember, dude said out his own mouth, I'm a businessman. Really? Wow. Okay. Businessman. Shit, wow. You see all these big ass stores. You can see that shit with your own eyes. All these motherfuckers is getting paid, and a little person is getting done out. Here's a kicker. You got your little neighborhood, nice little neighborhood restaurant, you like to go through because it's, you know what I'm saying, a neighborhood establishment, people see you, they wave because they used to you. They have to close. They have to close or do some extra ass shit though, versus you going to a McDonald's where they still rotating, basically how they want to rotate though, and they can stay open 24 hours even with the drive-through, which is understood. Okay, this is a drive-through, cool. Why the little guy can't do like the big guy and still get them same type of hours going to keep it going so people can have food on their table and all this though? This ain't the worst. It only gets worse. We finna move into a new year with a whole bunch of new shit. Watch, they be like, this went up in there. This was signed on such and such day, though. That is January 1st. This, that, and that. They always do some backdoor shit, man. Just my opinion, though. Entertainment purposes. YouTube. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Pay attention, though, man. I let these motherfuckers sucker y'all win. Because all they gonna try. And they gonna try hard, too. Gagging on the K. I'm trying to tell you, absolutely, son. There's way too many variables going in right now. Food crisis, unrest, shortage. Other countries hacking into major system shutdown, aerial phenomena, job loss. There you have it, Easy. In a nutshell. That's it in a nutshell. That's what the fuck is going on. I mean, it's one of the ways I try to warn them. I mean, it ain't as big as, what other platform, but Everybody on here ain't on my other platform, man. It's the best way to warn people, man, is you could tell one person, that person could tell the next person. That's the way I'm looking at it. Got the information, spread it. Like what happened in World War I when the war popped off. Yes, he also watched V4 Vendetta 2007 movie. The Butler found that as well. It's happening right now. What the movie said. Yeah, we definitely living in some crazy ass times. I'm talking about you can't even look out the window, you know what I'm saying? You don't see people too much outside. You know, you used to waving and smiling at people and shit like that. I mean, don't get it wrong though. Everybody ain't secluding themselves. But it's like the distant thing, though, it's like, wow, damn. Everybody moving the same way type shit though. They already want us to have a one world court, one world language. Now what we're gonna do? Have a where everybody is like basically robots. Stay away from that this person. Stand here. Wear this mask. Don't move here. Cover you know what I'm saying? We already know to cover our mouth when we sneeze, cough, or anything like that. We know this type of shit though. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, with common sense know to wash your hands, this, that, and the other. We know this. They can't even tell us if the shit is through touch or is it airborne. They can't tell us that. Cause look, here's the thing that goes with this theory. 6 feet apart, which you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to always give people their personal space. But 6 feet apart, they making sure they putting markers on the ground and make sure you stay apart. Okay, that says it might be through touch. Wearing a mask, guess what? That's saying it might be through the air. So they don't know which one the shit is, though. They don't even know what the fuck going on. The orange dude put Pence in charge of the task force of this shit. They his whole little shit since that shit happened, they ain't done nothing for that shit, bro. I can't make this shit up. Here's a fool for dog, 78 Fahrenheit for a vac, yeah, dry. Ice nerves in his store that day. Oh no, you didn't. I feel yeah, okay. Sammy Lee, what's the word, sis? She said, hiya guys. Done my research on it. Time and purpose, close up the little guys and tell them it's a huge risk of spreading peanut butter, but open up to the big guys, which allow way more to spread butter fast, but it's okay, period. They know from SARS. Folks said, there you are. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting the same results, period. On a real, period. The same results. You're going to keep getting the same thing. And yeah. But people falling for the okie doke for this shit, though. Hey, fam, for real, it's like a lot of people falling for this shit, hook, line, and sinker, though. And at the end of the day, it's like, it's really going to be, watch, I'm telling you, it's going to be way worse than what people see what it is right now, though. It's going to be people literally trying to cross over from different places, though, just because they know, you know what I'm saying, it's allegedly a vaccine. All these countries can't get that shit, y'all. That's one of them things that's falling up under this. I'm trying to see, think in my head, just imagine if I could, what 10 years from now going to look like. Like, for real, what is it going to look like? We done seen some scare tactics going on. And I always get this one as being a scare tactic because in my head it was, though. Oh yeah, it's Y2K. It's Y2K. You got to go get this. Woke up the next day, everything's still the fucking same. I mean, it wasn't shit different. Then they turn around and say the end of the world, 2012, blah, blah, blah. Come on, man, really? And it's like they done did the scare tactics so many times, though. We don't know whether, you know what I'm saying, the call shenanigans or, you know what I'm saying, but or just believe this shit, man. And right now, it's a lot of people, and it ain't just no one group of people. It's a lot of people hollering shenanigans on this shit. Like, man, y'all on some bullshit. It's something y'all ain't telling us. Why y'all bunker the fuck down and hiding from us? Oh yeah, just come on. We'll give you the shot. We'll do. Come on, man. We'll take the shot on live TV, but y'all ain't did it yet, man. It is what it is, though. From here, we're going back into lockdown on Christmas Eve. I was just saying that shit by the end of the year. And then they just found a new strand, Sammy, over in the UK, though. Well, they say they finna go into extreme measures. They say it's a new, stronger strands of the COVID-19. Like, wow, for real? Silence. Okay. Yeah, because this thing skipped. I had to go back up and reread some. To be 6 feet apart is absurd when in fact cough and a sneeze can travel up to exactly 10 feet or more, period. 15 minutes before outside and rain. Nothing. All the sick repetition. There are cold rituals going on here. Mm-hmm. Because the time of 2012 and the world is, we know because the age of Aquarius is starting. He sent me honey, hugs, we vampy, and no motherfucker strange. Sent me honey, and for wayside, please, of course, the strain more 30 times already. Period. That's why I said when they say new strand, I was like, new strand my ass. Real. So put out another bioweapon. That's why I care. Oh, yeah, I mean, like I say, entertainment purposes. But yeah, it's just certain words I try to avoid saying on that shit, though. But I don't know if they got trigger words on this shit. I'm just being honest. I just can't say anything I want to say on here because trust and believe. I'm censoring myself. I won't let them. I'm censoring myself to certain aspects of shit. Because there's some extra shit going on up on here. Yeah, it's the tech that they putting out is trash. The way that they rushing shit through is trash. And there's no effort being put into none of this shit no more though, on the real. All they thinking about is supply and demand, supply and demand. But at the end of the day though, we the ones who do, you know what I'm saying? That get it on, that take it on the shin. We get the ass end of the stick. If this shit was so effective to the shit that they got going on, why the fuck have they took that shit for? Yeah, cause it's bullshit. I'll say role playing purposes when you least suspect it is when the true thunder will go into effect. LOL, honey. Bunkering down, so after the fire rock sprinkled down there, who is left with bed for guidance? Period. So say hugs back happily. I watch them politicians tell on themselves. For real. These politicians really telling on themselves though. And they don't care now. Like at the end of the day, what people gonna do? It's the same government that was telling people, you know what I'm saying? Oh, it's gonna pass like the common code. We'll take care of this. We'll do this. And here we is right now on this dude out playing golf and shit. Come on, man. What fucking timeline really is this though? Let me see. One, the world will not be ruined by those who do evil, but by those who do nothing. Albert Einstein. They all are telling on themselves. Period. Say they had to. I already know. Trust. if they don't tell on themselves, the shit ain't gonna go how they want it to go. They have to tell on the real, and a lot of them telling on each other now though, trying to say they own us. It's too late for that. But that's another story and another conversation. Body language is the motherfucker ain't care. I just spoke on it. It's definitely it is what it is. Body language is a motherfucker, and body language says a lot. His body language says a lot. The man, whole presidency, he been telling secrets and telling and tweeting shit and all types of shit though. When dude leave, like I say, it might be some indictments waiting on that man though. He's being real defiant, and his former friends getting their money before they leave. They getting their investments back and then some, time some. But he has know all them secrets and shit that they instilled him with though. For real. That's why ain't nobody making a fuss like they should. If this would have been any other country, though, it'd have been people out like fuck just marching in the street. Hey, it would have been some type of change. Dude would have conceded. Between times, and to hide from those old cosmic supreme eyes that will be scanning. I'm wondering if the Christ actually benefit to lessen the turmoil, cause if you around, it's gonna be hell looking for food. Period. Man, well, I ain't gonna say learn how. Shit, it's basically too late for that if you don't know how to fish or hunt. What berries and leaves and shit to eat on the real. What bugs to eat. Dead ass. They know that for trees. Period. I know why maybe birds singing. So people rest connected to Epstein and both chummy with gays. They were charges with multiple counts of child trafficking. Yeah. And that goes again. The COVID-19 part of the smoke screen. So it's definitely just sit on something. But they were talking about the Epstein shit like a whole lot. This, that, and the other, and who was working with who and all this shit though. You don't hear nothing about that shit no more. Nothing. That shit dead. That whole story gone though. They be like, yeah, cause the COVID-19 blocked out this, that, and sounds good. When y'all first heard about it and found out he was in custody, this, that, and the other, it was cool. Next thing you know, he was dead. Y'all say he killed himself. And come on, man. Come on, man. Bro say to tell the real scenario will cause mass panic and hysteria. They need to control the situation as strategic as possible. All are pushing for the power grab after the wave and come up from bunker to room. And that's where they gonna fuck up at. That's where they gonna fuck up at, cause that control shit. I ain't with none of that shit. Cause the control mass, this, that, and the other, and all this. Like, come on, man. Number one, they shouldn't be dabbling in some of the shit they dabbling in, though. Then when we find out, though, we're not supposed to be mad. We're not supposed to feel some type of way. It's like Mike said in that song. Tell them that it's human nature. Right. We was all born with free will. Free will. Allegedly born with free will, I should say. By whatever creator created us. It don't work that way. Every day we wake up, though, we think we controlling our destiny, but at the same time, though, it ain't that way. For real, it ain't that way. We can think like that all we want to and live in whatever fairy tale land we want to. We don't control the fate of our destiny, though. We don't call no shots. We can't make, you know what I'm saying, power moves like these Fortune 500 companies and government officials. We don't make power moves like that. Yeah, yeah. But we can't let nobody reroute it though, because if we do, you ain't in control of nothing. All I can say is, as above, so below. Perils effect bleeding to our zone. It is. It's just names in the law from what I see. Termination is there are perils at play here. There's a lot of shit at play here. Good versus evil, I guess. Time travel also. Abracadabra. Yeah, we gotta figure out what the fuck going on. Nah, we ain't gonna find out everything, just something. Bullshit. Telling this shit enough to make a man or a woman or a child or anybody go fucking crazy. For real. No matter how we look at it, you know what I'm saying? From a cosmic point of view, political point of view, you know what I'm saying? Street point of view, everybody coming back with the same thing, though. We all know something ain't right. So that's the goal, okay? Get everyone in crisis. Yeah, this ain't the first go round. It's definitely not the first, and it might not be the last, but this is definitely one of them critical ones. And I'm really looking at this shit like we in that Simpson bubble, dead ass. But it ain't just like one state or some shit or one city or nothing. No, the entire planet seems like it's in the Simpsons bubble. Got to do with the sources. Everyone needs to hold their governors and mayors accountable. They work for you. Period. Period. Put in writing, send it in. The mail, send it all in the mail. I can agree with that. Because around that election time shit though, I was telling people they too busy about worry about voting for presidents and all that shit though. What about your local judge, your sheriff, your superintendent, people that you know what I'm saying, your wardsman, your city councilman, shit like that, people that work in your neighborhoods and shit though. Them the ones you should be looking at that's you know what I'm saying? And your area type shit. Cause the president shit though, man, like I said, at the end of the day, that shit be predetermined though. They know who the fuck they want up in there. My little bro told me before, he was like, even to this day, I still can't believe you called that shit out. Like I told y'all last, buddy was going up in that, bro. I'm like, man, everybody, oh, Hillary gonna do it. Don't get it wrong. I'd have preferred her over him. It would have been, in my eyes, a lesser evil but greater evil. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but yeah. I'll say if you only knew words and spelling have effect, but someone or something is buying us time, messing it up. And orange ball is a time traveler trying to redeem for self to avoid otherworldly treatment. Began class action lawsuits, hit them in the funds. LOL role playing entertainment fun tonight. Actual facts. Enjoy this little skit tonight, everyone. Every night, period. My ass, yeah. Spellings are words sewn together to spells. They're very powerful, period. Yeah, man. I'm looking at like some of this stuff from the aspect that y'all looking from it from. You know what I'm saying? As far as how the cosmos work and all that. I just like sitting watching them dudes' body language, the way they talk and the way they move and the way they act though. Cause what y'all talking about the time travelers and all this, I believe that. For real, like come on, man. I believe it to a point. Just like I believe to a point though that what I seen with Barack Obama and one of his Secret Service men before, it still ain't been debunked. I'm waiting on somebody to debunk that. I keep looking on different shit just for somebody to debunk that. They ain't debunked that yet. Well, that man was shifting and all types of shit in front. Debunk that for me. What the fuck was going on right there? Since my love, it must be sung correctly to reflect positive and reverse speech. It's the reverse speech that tells intends, period. Say it again, say it again. Oh, yeah. All and ritual. Yeah, you can see the cabal and all them doing them extra rituals. You can see all that shit on TV at them halftime games and all that weird ass shit that they be on the real. That shit be extra as hell. First extra species of motherfucker. So what everybody think about that marina though? And how fast they rush that shit, man. That's what the mind social distance and hand washing is about. It's in a cold ritual. Anybody got any thoughts on that second vaccine? Vaccine, knowing that they said that they pushed that one quickly to get it to inner city and urban areas, and those were the words that they used. And it's more doses. And I'm trying to figure out like this though, if Pfizer was the first one that was putting these doses together and all this, how the fuck do Miranda got more doses than Pfizer got? I'm just saying. That shit don't sit right. But entertainment purposes. role playing. We just doing this, you know what I'm saying, to entertain each other and people that like to watch this. That shit crazy though. This company already got it distributing and all this shit though. And then the second company told around and they get approved for it and they got way more doses and they moving they shit quick. I'm talking about they was talking about what they say, it was some guard escorts with them and all types of shit though. To get this shit to these cities and all this shit. But why y'all have to say inner city and urban areas? Why y'all gotta say that though? I ain't saying that just for black people though, because black people ain't the only one who just live in the city and urban areas though. They targeting a certain group of people, not a certain race of people, a certain group. And they using different tactics on how to do it though. So Russian it was. Possible by removing. Back over. Democratic. Allegedly. Bureaucratic interference, huh? I need to speak paperwork. I need to see paperwork of that bro for real. How speed. I feel they using flu shot. I shoot you some screenshots, bro. Hell, I shoot you some links where you can go see this shit for your fucking self. I feel they using flu shots. So when the people start dying from the shot, like in 1817, under the guise of Spanish flu, it is acceptable to then say, I told you so. I can't stand all the yippity yappity yappity off them. Man, look, you already know, bro. The sun don't even shine right no more, man. And I just mean that physically, metaphorically, the sun don't shine no more. Not like it used to, man. We had some dark ass times, like for real though. Accumulate the military and they died. And then he said it was the Spanish flu. Shoot me some links when you can, bro, if you don't mind. Not a problem. LOL, read that again, son. LOL. Told you I'm gonna show you some shit, bro. I'm gonna show you some shit. Told you in order to speak on it, you gotta be able to back it up. I'm gonna show you some shit. And you can do what you want with that shit on the real. Cause things is finna get worse before they get better. I tell you like this, come January 1st, 2021, watch for all the changes. I'm talking about that's law in law. And they gonna tell you when it was done. A historical such and such was signed last night or early this morning at 2, I just say shit, at 3:33 a.m. by the president or such and such, and these implications has to be done by this and that. Come on, man, they finna do it. There's too many people bunkered down though. Too many people we used to seeing though, and we can all sit up there and say all day, well, they taking precautions from the coronavirus. Okay, if that's what help you sleep at night, okay, okay. Cause all of them ain't booked. All of them ain't sitting in them bed and them barracks and all that shit. All of them ain't booked. All of them ain't booked. Not all of them. I think out loud sometimes. Then when all governments have that out until the second week of January. So That could be a reason why. But the sale on bunkers in the last decade, it skyrocketed. And like I'm talking about, like here in the U.S., it skyrocketed. Like sis just say, they could be in Canada. My personal opinion, a lot of them bunkers was bought up by them people. They even showed Biden throughout the campaign. He was doing interviews from a bunker. He said he was in a bunker in a couple of his interviews. There's bunkers around this motherfucker used for the military. You know what I'm saying? Some people say it's a myth about the bunker inside Mount Rushmore. Maybe it is. Maybe it ain't. My personal opinion, I think they in bunkers. I'm shaking my head by the intel I'm giving. They're lowering them the counter for takedown through the tunnel. So I noticed that a few months ago. So honestly, what I'm thinking, dogs are being blown up now in Canada. Well, the Underground Railroad sends Canada through Toronto into an area up north I used to live. From what I know, every U.S. president, well, not everyone, but at least 57% of every U.S. president is related to a president somewhere down the line, though. My personal opinion, not stating it as being fact, entertainment purposes, but my opinion about that is they not gonna do their own. They ain't gonna do their own. Cause just like a lot of people thought George Bush was racist and all that shit though, Michelle Obama in real life is one of the dude's best friend. He literally loves that woman. Like for real, for real. Me, I always thought he was a gangster. That's why I liked him. It is what it is. But they don't too much do their own. Trump an outsider. They already called the man an outsider. It is what it is. And to back up that claim, go look at the debates with Michael Bloomberg up in there and see how he was talking to Trump. He didn't give a fuck about them debates. He came up there to talk about dudes. Say, man, we laugh at you at every party. Like basically, he did his ass. You ain't rich as you say you is. You're not a billionaire. Like he did him. But hey, it's just me. Period, and a train. Oh yeah, I ain't touching that. Research I know though. I definitely respect what y'all talking about though. It's all types of theories though. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say everything is basically an opinion though. We ain't see it personally, we can't say that it's really going down. All I about to touch that shit though. R.I.P. to my boy Zach. Times we live in. That shit crazy. It took Buddy nearly 4 years to do it. But at the end of the day, though, on some real shit, though, when y'all look at the Orange Man, do y'all ever think to yourself what at what cost, though? Oh no, I ain't taking no shots, sis. That's why I say we all look at things from a different aspect, and we all come in and basically we be looking at like same points, just different avenues. You know what I mean? Like ain't no shots, sis. Trust me, cause we was just talking about how like me and Sub, we was just in here on that convo where we take one avenue, and then we get there and see something we like, and then end up turning and take another avenue, get where I'm coming from, and it all boils back to we all went looking for the same thing. We just took different avenues, but came back with some useful information. Say 1000%, KI. That's what's up. Just getting to the swamp now. Just in Calgary. Oh, trust me, I don't doubt none of that. Cause what you talking about right here, sis? Trust and believe me, I ain't down you or disagreeing with you or nothing. Cause I got my own theories with that falls up on the category exactly what you speaking on. Just by me hearing Governor John Kesher. Like I said, I don't know this man's last name, but if y'all type Governor John, it's gonna come up. It's the name that's it's KOSEH, some shit like that, but his name will pop up. Hey, the man was on Fox News, like literally talking to Brett Baer, whatever the fuck dude name was. And he says on TV, when John McCain was executed, according to the lamestream media, they told us that the man died from brain complications of brain cancer. We seen the Bush speech when he was talking about his daddy, talking about my daddy told me, and they told me that he got 5 minutes. 5 minutes, that mean they timed his death. That mean that's an execution. They know when they finna put his ass down for. Then we sent the letters. We seen people looking. A lot of people missed it. It was just a lot of people looking at it, you know what I'm saying? Like inside the box, if you will. Instead of outside, they was looking at it inside. Oh, this is one another president, this, that, and the other. We seen the letters. That was an indication there. At McCain funeral, we seen his flag on his shit was wrinkled. He was in the military. They give you a crispy new one. And especially if you're an alleged war hero, cut it out, man. All that shit adds up. She said, yes, we all have a piece of the puzzle. Period. Yes, Cold Lake out, brother. It's a swamp. Now I know what Cold Lake is. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's how I spell sub. On the real, hey, you type in his name and Fox News channel and just put in his name, put in him, Fox News channel says. John McCain executed. Hey, it go right to that clip. That's like the number one or the number two clip that pops up. And the man said on national TV that McCain was executed. Bush gave the indication just saying a speech about his daddy, though. Like I say, it was a lot of people looking at it patriotically, though. Me, I was looking for the symbolism in it, though. I already know how y'all get out. I seen the entire thing of Alex Jones shit, though. This shit uncut, unedited. It's a bunch of dudes in here, dignitaries from around the world in this motherfucker, allegedly. From around the world in here. It ain't nothing but dudes, no women allowed. Y'all ain't even got lady cooks and dudes say, goddamn it, this a few days with grown ass men walking around naked and with each other. Like, come on, man, what the fuck type of shit is y'all want? Say, goddamn it, if you try to do an aerial view from a helicopter, you can't see down there because the tree's so thick. Bro, crap in there. He recorded that shit, though. We know what the fuck type of shit that be going on. Like, they weird as hell. The cremation, the care. Come on, man. We don't know if that was a real baby or not up in that motherfucker. It's a reason why they say can't nobody come up in there like that. So it's like cold legs, bass, Alberta, yes indeed, yeah. Look at the flag. The letters were seen to Pence and White. Bush, Clinton, Obama, Biden. Period. I was looking at all of them. And the one that stood out to me, sis, gonna always be Jeb Bush. The man looked like he peed a little. Can't make this shit up, though. And I say it like that because that shit was funny. He looked like he peed a little because he kind of jerked a little bit and looked around like, what the fuck's going on? The jig is up. The jig is up. I was like, will do, okay. I think you no problem. And one previous president didn't get a letter. He was so sad. Bush, yeah, that was Carter. That's the one I say Carter didn't get one. He was back in the cut on the real, like, I ain't did nothing. Said when they saw the letter, said Bush said when they saw the letter, that indicated that was nothing good in those letters. Period. Jeb Bush gave it away. I'm telling you, that man looked like he peed himself a little. I'll be paying attention to a bunch of that, but like the details in that, though, the flag, though, number one, like I say, there was a lot of people looking at it patriotically, like, you know what I'm saying, at the time of mourning, if you will. Then it was a lot of people looking at it like that, like we look at it. Man, there's more to it than this, though. Y'all finna show up and show out. I already know how it's finna go. And us, we caught it. Lost his soul, LOL, my bad. He listened long ago, ha ha. He lost it long ago, ha ha ha. That's it, Carter, ha ha. Yeah, Jimmy Carter was president when I was born. He was so sad, ha ha. Yep, exactly. You told me about the flag, K. I remember that. Yes, sir. You can go back and look at it and see it yourself. And then here's another kicker, though. Can anybody please tell me where's the United Nations while this crisis going on? Why was they flags missing for the majority of the summer if they ain't still gone? On the real, I'm just saying, where are they? They can intervene when it's a war and all this, though. They call it a crisis. This a global plague. Where's the help? Why y'all ain't coming together trying to sit these countries down and hack this out and see if y'all can come to a deal? For instance, if you ain't cool with a country, but you cool with a country that's cool with their country, you know what I'm saying, as far as keeping peace, broker a deal with them and see if you can get some of that shit over there to them if this really what y'all said is. Like I'm saying, man, it is so many obstacles through this shit. We think a lot of people died this year. In our mind, this is the most we've seen that die from anything like this ever. Watch next year. I'm just saying. This shit ain't gonna get better before it get worse. It get worse before it get better. Even the caskets between the pillows and his dog in front Bush casket. Period. Every dog has his day. What was Bush called name? Timberwolf. The fun of it. So I think we ain't got caught up with Buddy playing because they removed the flag. Look, see what I'm saying, sir? Man, that's why I say I like politics and I like the way y'all come from with it. Like, cause y'all be talking about stuff like I told y'all, I don't be taking shots. It's just stuff that I don't know about y'all be speaking on, and it be intriguing. That's why I be like, y'all go take a look at this and I'll come look at that. But we always come back. Sis just said it, and that's one of the normal saying. If we all come together with one piece of the puzzle, we can put it together and get a big picture. On the real, we can. It's the big picture that we've been looking for. Like, look at this. Nobody could deny this. Look, we all came back with this. And they really did too much research personally with each other, but just shared it. Kennedy kid singing. Timber was viral. Removed the flag. Timber was there actually themselves. Boys killed their pappy. Hey, hold on. I gotta find this right here. I gotta post this. And then, hey, Sub, look what's on the screen. So say the Kennedy kids singing Timber was viral. Now, right here, just off the conversation we had a couple of nights ago. Remember this? Bush killed they pop. Remember them pictures I was telling you that was declassified? And I told you they had like finally declassified the file as far as who was there, who had been questioning all this. Bush one was there. He had lied and said he wasn't there. He was there. Look, he was photographed being there. It's a statement like the police took from him. Got on his ass, treason on the real, had something to do with a sitting president. Allegedly had something to do with a sitting president being killed. Entertainment purposes is just, you know what I'm saying? Only, you know what I'm saying? Opinion. It's only opinion. You're not here to do an uprising or stir up nothing. I said, laugh my ass off. As it was Kennedy's family side. Oh my fucking God. Tim. Yeah, I laughed my ass off. Yes, sir. What was that? Okay. Magazine name George, wasn't it? Wasn't it George? I'm just saying, if I'm mistaken, I think JFK Jr. shit was called George. Look, there you go. It just popped up there. There you go. Okay, I'm making sure I'm still in on the note. She say, sure, yes, sure was, yes. Yes, indeed. I'm making sure I'm still in on there. I'll take a few weeks off, man. Look, we got to get together one day and, yeah, talk about some things and then get up here and just go for it, y'all. Like on some real shit, man. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. All the magazine covers, they're all relevant now. Yes, indeed, bro. Say that. Call me anytime, yeah, for sure, sis. I got you, for sure, for sure. Information is one hell of a drug, man. So I'm I lean toward Kelly McKinney, JFK, towards Caroline. I won't put it past her. This information war, after all. Watch how the shit hit the fan, though. Press secretary to Polish currently. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That shit. I said, wow. For real. That's wild. But it's like at the end of the day, though, when the shit really hit the fan, though, it's over with. Just like they said, Rome fell due to its greed and trying to build up, you know what I'm saying? Build up the power and all this shit. Like, you can't try to conquer the world. You can't try to conquer something that ain't yours. And Rome fell, like, you know what I'm saying, due to that and a lot of other things, though. If you take a look at just like some of the monuments here, it's pillars, Roman pillars up in different landmarks and monuments here. And I always found that to be weird. Like, come on, man. And everywhere they go, what do? Leave a base behind. So, yeah, they never really leave a consequence. They flip there. And no scold is here. Essentially, the daughter there. Biden is connected to having something to do with his wife. And the daughter there. And that boss behind the woman that killed his wife. Wow. What was his? Now, wife Jill. Wow. Politics. Just before the election, that a truck driver was paid to eat by his wife. Wow. So now it appears Amy Conway is actually the deceased daughter from the accident under a new identity. Wow. Amy Connie is actually the deceased daughter from the accident under a new identity. Wow. That's something new to me. Definitely appreciate that. That's something new. Coney Wild, the owner of the truck, killed himself after he was paid to hit the Biden family. Wow. It's definitely something to take a look into. So they all know. How my buddy ass kid. I'm telling you, man. I think dude got indictments. That's just my opinion, y'all. I think dude got indictments coming down on his ass. It's just me. And then once he come up out of there, hey, that lady, I forgot her name. What is her name? Esmeralda or some shit, whatever her name is, the lady that used to work with his ass. The so-called sister. She used to be on the apprentice and everything, though. Hey, that gag order gonna be, it's gonna be lifted. Omarosa. She gonna be able to tell. Watch this. It's more to a lot of this shit. It's just my opinion. Just my opinion. See what we have. CCP. Ladies and gentlemen, don't join in unless you understand politics. Find me as a motherfucker, period. Yes, he does, and I feel policies protect and honor. Honor telling me his dad, I feel. He left that laptop on purpose. And he drops all the footage from the laptop is worse than when the laptop silent. Yeah, it is. I, I, sus, I could believe it, cause it's footage. Like anybody can go look at. I mentioned this a few months back when I was talking about dude when he was even in, like he was running this, doing the debates and everything. I said in that video, if I'm not mistaken, because I know it's there, because I'll take down videos, but dude ass was doing some creepy shit. If y'all go look back at any other footage where creepy Joe Biden, because that's what he was called, creepy Joe Biden. When them kids take pictures with him, he used to like the way he touched them kids was inappropriate, and the way they was moving away from that shit was weird, for real. So yeah, I could believe it. Entertainment purposes. Wow, son, 6 out of 9 officers had suicide. Don't sell. And that shit wild as hell. Real. They was calling dude ass creepy Joe Biden. I cannot make this shit up. I'm talking about the footage. Come on, man. These wow. Like you rubbing on their shoulders and shit and putting your arm and shit across the front of them from the back of them. Like, dude, the fuck type of shit are you on, homie? We don't do none of that. Single power has been demanding the military get hold of these laptops. Release the cracking indeed. That's what all suicides were. YPD were for just recently watched me. Wow. Y'all be gay. Me major heebie-jeebies. Man. The only dude, like I say, out of my lifetime that I ever seen that to me was really down for real people, and you know what I'm saying. And I ain't gonna never stop saying it though, because it's just my opinion on how I feel. Ron Paul was the realest dude I ever seen run in my lifetime, for real. Because as I got older, I started learning what politics was like. I'm talking about in my lifetime, Ron Paul was. Me, I'm independent. I don't go with, oh yeah, this person, they gonna do it. I'm not rolling with them because I go with who got the best deal that's best for everybody. Fuck they politics. We say what? If we do this, we get what? Okay, if we move like this, y'all gonna give us training to do who? And we get paid training? Cool. Cool. I'm down with them type of parties. I don't do political association. I'm an independent. I vote for who I want to vote for. Politics is a motherfucker. They keep saying don't mix church and state. Don't mix church and state. But yeah, they mix church and state too, though, don't they? But, yeah. Oh yeah. And they was even trying to say Hillary was having a secret affair with that lady, but we ain't gonna get into that because that's allegedly. He gave me major heebie-jeebies. I picked up on it. Okay. Anthony Winter was married to Huma Abdin, and she was Hillary Clinton right hand. Yup. JFK was the first to break open piece of gay. His own history. George Maggs. Michael Lewinsky story about peace. Oh Lord. Looks like answers were a full part in the signs. It was given a full part. She did. First arrest is to be to Podesta. Yeah. Like I say, I heard a few stories about the Anthony Weiner shit, and yeah, I'm gonna keep like I say, allegedly that was an affair with. Yeah, it's what it is though. And too many people. And I'm gonna keep saying this though because there's many things to back it up. I ain't gotta back it up. It backs itself up. William Jefferson Clinton, aka old Billy. People look at him like, oh yeah, this, that, and the other. He did this and he did this and he did that. Man, dude, a part of the fucking machine though. Because when it come out of that couple though, Hillary has always been the one that wield power in that couple. And I don't mean on no husband and wife shit. No power. She always wield power. She got a child with this man. She wasn't finna let them hurt that man and all that, impeach him, and none of that lady got say so. Her reach go long. If she really wanted to grab that shit, doing went for a power grab, she could have. She did. It's cool. At the end of the day, though, I bet you she ain't losing no sleep. None of that shit, though. All right. Because even if they implicate her in that shit, though, she one of the ones. She's gonna get a pass. I'm just saying, she's gonna get a pass. Tony put that so hard. Chose the fence itself. He was on the island 27 times. She ran the show. Period. Yes, indeed, sir. She definitely did. But with like this conversation, I would go into, you know what I'm saying, because I don't like to talk about it on public platforms, though. But the Trilateral Commission and the Bilderbergs, I told people the anarchy continues to go higher and higher and higher. There's so many people stuck on, oh man, they're putting Illuminati. Like, man, let that shit go. Let that shit go. Go look for some shit that actually exists. That there's some records out on. It is what it is. She having a third line was executed military trials have already occurred all day. All day. Entertainment purposes. We just giving our opinions about things. Just real people talking, having a conversation. Entertainment purposes. YouTube. These videos are not for people under the age of 18. So yeah, moving on. For real. Yeah, sus, most definitely. Yeah, them trials and shit is definitely in motion. Exactly. They began in 2017. know creepy Joe Biden name was in that shit. Know his name was in that shit. Bro say unsealed already. Damn, y'all know creepy Joe Biden name was in that shit. Ones that were unsealed and fall. Weinstein, Nephilim, Keith Renier has been given a sentence of 120 years. Tim Mack, 15 years. And Claire Borfman and Susan waiting sentence. Yes, he made a deal. Okay, I'm already knowing. He had to. And I know he gave up hella names. I'll be so sorry. I was thinking about that and how she didn't deserve time for. He can watch Trump being inaugurated because he stole the election. Hopefully, arrest him at the inauguration. After I gave him away. Hey, sis, on some real shit. Hey, I don't know if you waiting personally like I am just to see that, because I keep on saying, how the fuck is this gonna go? Because keep in mind though, they say that like they gonna give out, you know what I'm saying, to like the people who up in the House to Hill Congress or whatever, they gonna get them like for you and one guest to come. And they advise everybody else to watch it from TV though. So which means there ain't gonna be no crowd really out there though. That don't sound funny though. I'm just saying it's weird. The shit sounds weird to me. Like, wow, y'all finna do this, that, and the third, huh? Wow. And I don't know if it's just me who thinking like that. None of these people have said any time for killing others. Like, that would be amazing. Yeah, they got it. They talking about they got it where they want to have buddy ass do the inauguration, and they gonna be giving out one ticket to, like, for instance, if it's Harry Reid or somebody coming, he get his ticket plus one to bring somebody with him and everybody else. They say they advise people to stay home and watch it televised to keep the crowds down. That's the alleged reason. I call it an excuse for them not to be out there though. He gonna be out there with them and just with the guards out there though. Then what? Like, I'm looking at this like, how the fuck is this really finna play out? Shit is wild. Wait, ticket to get more. Someone want ticket to me, get more. I'm just saying, that's why I'm throwing it out there. I pay attention to that shit. They've been reporting that shit on, you know what I'm saying, the late night programs. I call it, you know what I'm saying, one of the early morning ones. But it just like, strikes it odd though. Like, come on, man. A lot of things we seeing, we ain't never used to seeing no shit like this though. Maybe it do play a part into that shit though. And then again, maybe it don't. What if this be a takedown on TV? I'm just saying. What if it be a takedown on TV? They read this man his Miranda rights right then and there though. Because at the end of the day though, it once he inaugurated though, some shit might get looked into. Just saying. There's other people that got say so too. The House and the Capitol here, the House and the Senate, they got say so. This shit got to be ruled through there. And then you just got what the fuck is Mitch McConnell on TV recognizing Joe Biden as being president elect. On the real, he recognized this like one of their head dudes, if he ain't the head dude over there. He recognized that shit. And it falls back up under, you know what I'm saying? Even if the Orange Man did call himself trying to do something triumphant or make something, you know what I'm saying, happen. At the end of the day, though, at what cost, though? At what cost? Money on domination machines, period. I know all about old Mitch up there. But what I'm saying is this though. Every last one of their little campaigns had whistleblowers. All of them. All the little campaigns, all of them had whistleblowers. No matter if it was about the president, but it was about somebody in his cabinet, but they had whistleblowers. What if you got one of them ones who literally get up in the White House? We just seen it with the Trump impeachment trial. The military dude, the whistleblower. He let it be known, and they knew he was telling the truth. What if you get another one of them, he blow the whistle on some shit about Buddy? Because they looking at Trump's dealings and shit like that, though. Like, there's some real people that's looking at it. Because at the end of the day, no matter what people want to believe, though, he ain't one of them. We can call it all day. He might rub elbows with them, but he ain't one of them. Told you Mike Bloomberg went up there in them debates and made a fool out of dude, though. It wasn't about a debate with Mike Bloomberg. He could have stayed in the race as long as he wants to. He got the bread for it. This bread long. He called dude a joke. Say, man, we laugh at you at parties, man. You're a joke. Biden called him a clown and all types of shit. Like I say, I watch for key words, though. What if dude go in there and pull what they call it, the old switcheroo? Put all dude business out there on real. And they come to find out, like it's suspected, dude's in there running his businesses from the White House, and he ain't supposed to do that shit, though. That's an indictment right there. He's no alpha. Let's see what all the possibilities are. Shut this down at the 2.5 mark. We got like less than 4 minutes. I definitely appreciate this convo right here, though. But I'm still looking into some other shit too, though. I'm trying to decipher this shit on how long this production was, how long they had this production going for this second vaccine versus this first one though. And if one of them got a vaccine before this other one, and see what the connection, do they work together, what's they link, you know what I'm saying, and how both of them gonna have the same vaccine if they work together. Man, like I say, man, I want to know. For real, I just want to know, y'all. I gotta think a certain way. Man, I'm back like a good oven. And when an unexpected kickback got my eyes off. Thanks, Sammy. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all. For real. Appreciate y'all. And everybody who slid through, did that. I was going to do that shit. It's still a kickback to me because we ain't, you know what I'm saying, rummaging in deep. We just, doing random shit out there. That's all. Definitely appreciate you, sis. For real. Told you anytime you see the lights on, feel free. So you definitely bring that perspective. I be wanting to hear this, need it. Yeah, I'm about to go ahead and wrap this up and shut this down. Definitely appreciate y'all coming through. You know what I'm saying? I might not do it the next couple of days. I know I'm gonna do an upload though. Definitely gonna do an upload or two. Cause y'all know tomorrow Monday. You know what I mean? I just did this whole weekend, so shit. I think I'm alright. But I appreciate y'all. It's always all love and respect. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get through this. We all get through this. So peaceful right now. Facts. You guys are awesome. I love you. We love you too, sis. We definitely appreciate you. For real. And for real, the perspective you bring, you know what I'm saying? The enlightenment you bring toward the chat and, you know what I'm saying, bringing forth things that we don't know about. Cause I already let it be known. I know some things, but not everything. For real. And it'll definitely be eye opening. So appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you too, sir. You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, bro. Take day off for me tomorrow, bro. Need to sleep some more. I appreciate you all. Yeah, we definitely appreciate you. Yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. We all have a peace, period. I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all night. I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, the input and all, you know what I'm saying, what we did this weekend. Hey, that's all love. That being said, I'm gonna go and get out of here. It's your boy Big K. Peace.